things that most people usually don't do. Some might think this sounds like something you see on a bumper sticker, or those pictures with quotes your grandma shares on Instagram, or even the good morning posts from your aunt. Sometimes those quotes aren't even her words. But you know what? This idea actually makes sense when you look at the numbers. The truth is, becoming better than 99% of the people in the world isn't that hard. It's often the things we do that make it seem complicated. Some folks might try to sell you complicated solutions for this, but in reality, this sounds like something you see on a bumper sticker, or those pictures with quotes your grandma shares on Instagram, or even the good morning posts from your aunt. Sometimes those quotes aren't even her words. But you know what? This idea actually makes sense when you look at the numbers. The truth is, becoming better than 99% of the people in the world isn't that hard. It's often the things we do that make it seem complicated. Some folks might try to sell you complicated solutions for this, but in reality, it only takes a few simple steps. In this video, I'll show you how to do it, using ideas from science and psychology. So what's the key? Well, most of the time it's not about getting more money or a fancy car. It's about your mental and emotional well-being. It's about finding meaning in what you do and enjoying the simple things in life. When you start doing these things, you'll likely see some progress. But it's essential to stay motivated by the things you're doing rather than just thinking about the final result. A lot of people hit the gym because they want to look a certain way, like their favorite athletes. But after only a couple of days, they feel sore and don't look like those athletes. Some people go on diets thinking they'll get the body they want after just 5 or 6 days. Others study really hard, but they can't keep it up for long. All these people have something in common. They're always thinking about the end goal, like results and more results. Results are important, but it's also crucial to focus on the steps you're taking. When you do that, these steps themselves can motivate you, and you'll be able to keep going over time. In this video of self-discovery and contemplation, we invite you to watch this video to the end, as the lessons contained within have the power to transform your perspective and guide you towards a life that feels truly fulfilling. Subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content and let us accompany you on your path to a more meaningful existence. Embarking on the journey to success is a multifaceted endeavor, and one of the most critical stepping stones is the management of stress. Stress, often the silent antagonist in the narrative of our lives, holds a significant influence over our mental well-being. Success, as it turns out, is not merely about intelligence or talent. It also hinges on our ability to control our emotions. To rise above the vast majority of individuals in the world, one must become a master of their emotions and a guardian of their mental health. Let's dissect this first crucial step on the path to success. It begins with understanding the profound impact of stress, a common adversary in our daily lives. Stress, if left unchecked, can pave the way for an array of mental health issues. It's a silent disruptor, quietly gnawing at the fabric of our well-being. As we venture into the realm of success, it's essential to recognize the pivotal role that stress management plays in our journey. Imagine your life as a complex tapestry of emotions and experiences. Success beckons from the distant horizon, but the path is fraught with obstacles, challenges, and at times, overwhelming stresses. It's akin to navigating a labyrinth where stress can become an omnipresent adversary, blocking your progress and clouding your judgment. To ascend beyond the realm of average, you must first embark on the quest to understand your own emotional landscape. This entails paying close attention to your feelings, examining the intricacies of your emotional responses, and delving into the core of what makes you tick. The better you understand your emotional self, the more equipped you become to traverse the challenges on your journey to success. In your daily life, there are stresses that repeatedly haunt your path. These may manifest as demanding work deadlines, toxic relationships, or the relentless pursuit of perfection. It's essential to identify these stresses and recognize their impact on your mental health. Chronic stress, stemming from the unrelenting presence of these stresses, can erode your well-being over time. For instance, Consider the common scenario of a demanding job that constantly pushes you to the brink of your capabilities. While ambition and hard work are admirable traits, relentless stress from work-related pressures can take a toll on your mental health. The pursuit of success should not come at the cost of your well-being. Identifying the source of this chronic stress and taking steps to mitigate it becomes imperative. In another context, think about relationships that drain your emotional reserves. Toxic friendships or partnerships can be significant stressors in your life. These negative connections, if left unaddressed, can become a constant source of anxiety and emotional turmoil. To progress on the path to success, it's vital to recognize these detrimental relationships and make the conscious choice to distance yourself from them. In essence, the first step towards success is illuminated by the wisdom of managing stress and understanding your emotions. Success is not achieved solely through intelligence or skill. It also requires the ability to navigate the labyrinth of stress and emotions. As you journey toward your goals, it's crucial to identify the stressors that hinder your progress and take proactive steps to eliminate them. In doing so, you cultivate a mental landscape that is resilient, healthy, and well prepared for the challenges that success entails. This is not just a journey of external achievement, it's a profound exploration of your internal world. By learning to master your emotions and manage stress effectively, you not only set the stage for success, but also ensure your well-being along the way. Success is not merely about reaching the destination, it's about the quality of the journey itself, and the first step begins with understanding and managing stress. Step 2, on the path to personal transformation, underscores the importance of environmental change in shaping our habits. It's a powerful insight that goes beyond mere reliance on willpower. Consider a common aspiration: quitting smoking. If you find yourself surrounded by individuals who smoke, your resolve may waver, making the path to change more challenging. The environment we inhabit often exerts a significant influence on our behavior. Imagine a scenario where you aim to break the habit of excessive snacking. If your kitchen is stocked with tempting, unhealthy treats, your self-discipline will face constant tests. In this case, modifying your environment by replacing those snacks with nutritious options can greatly enhance your chances of success. In social settings, peer influence plays a substantial role. If your friends frequently engage in behaviors you wish to abstain from, the environment becomes a potent trigger. To foster change, it's prudent to surround yourself with individuals who support your goals. In essence, to transform your habits effectively, consider changing your environment as a valuable ally in your journey. By doing so, you place the weight of your surroundings firmly on the side of positive change, making your path to success smoother and more attainable. Step 3. Now, the prefrontal cortex is a part of your brain that's responsible for planning, making decisions, and thinking logically. It's important to have a well-developed prefrontal cortex. This part of your brain works together with another part called the limbic system, which is responsible for controlling your emotions. These two parts of your brain balance each other out. Sometimes emotions are more important, and other times logical thinking is more important, like a seesaw going up and down. Having too much logic and not enough emotion isn't very functional, because emotions are essential for making decisions. For example, it's hard to change your behavior if you get negative feedback but don't feel bad about it. Emotions are crucial for making choices, but you shouldn't let them overwhelm you. To help with this, you can start by keeping an emotions diary. It's like a journal where you write down how you felt throughout the day. This can help you understand and manage your emotions better. Try writing about how your day went and how it made you feel before going to bed. This will enhance your emotional intelligence. Step 4. Your brain is like clay. It can change as you expose it to new experiences. Imagine it's like learning something new, and your brain's cells, called neurons, adapt to these new experiences. Here's an example. If someone tries using drugs, it can change how their brain's reward circuits work. This makes them want to use drugs more. The same thing can happen with any behavior. For instance, If you start going to the gym, how much you enjoy the experience can affect whether you want to keep going. The results of your actions or the consequences have a big impact on whether you'll do that action again. For example, if you touched an electrical outlet and got shocked, you wouldn't want to do it again, right? Or if you went out with someone and they hurt you in some way, you'd probably hesitate to go out with them again, unless you can clearly see some benefits in the future. Step 5. Humans didn't evolve to be either completely selfless or entirely selfish. We evolved to react to the situations we're in. Different environments can bring out the good or bad in us. So, it's crucial to pay attention to the places and people you're around because they can influence your behavior. Many times when people live in a negative environment or spend time with people who encourage bad behavior, they end up behaving poorly too. It's like you become the average of the people you spend the most time with. Sometimes people see themselves as bad or criticize themselves, but it's often because they're in the wrong environment. So try to surround yourself with better, more positive people and places whenever you can. Step 6. Your ability to get things done can drop a lot if you don't get enough sleep. When you don't sleep well, you become less productive, make impulsive decisions, and might do things you don't really like. This happens because your brain gets dirty when you don't sleep well. For adults and young adults, getting 7 to 9 hours of good, uninterrupted sleep is usually best. Think of it as letting your brain rest and clean itself, so it can work better the next day, like a car engine that cools down after a long drive. If you want more information about how to sleep better, just let me know. It's important to take care of your sleep because despite what some people say, sleep isn't a waste of time. It's like an investment in making your brain work well. Step 7 illuminates the remarkable connection between physical exercise and our mental well-being. It's a reminder that the benefits of exercise extend far beyond physical health. It's a tonic for the mind. The realms of psychology and neuroscience converge in their endorsement of the profound impact of exercise on our emotions, self-esteem, and brain chemistry. Think of exercise as a powerful elixir for your brain. Regular physical activity, particularly aerobic exercises, holds the key to enhancing your emotional control and self-esteem. How does it work? Exercise triggers a cascade of chemical reactions in your brain that influence your emotions and moods. For instance, consider the familiar experience of going for a jog after a stressful day. As your heart rate elevates and endorphins surge, your stress begins to melt away, replaced by a sense of calm. This shift in mood and emotional control is a testament to the brain-boosting effects of exercise. Furthermore, exercise fosters the release of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which play a pivotal role in shaping our feelings and moods. These feel-good chemicals elevate our sense of well-being, serving as a natural antidote to anxiety and depression. Exercise isn't just an investment in your physical health. It's a profound act of self-care for your mental well-being. It's akin to giving your brain a revitalizing, healthy boost, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with emotional resilience and a brighter outlook. Step 8. Money is important, and those who say it isn't probably don't understand life well. However, there's a limit to how much happiness money can bring. We don't have all the answers, but we do know this. What most guarantees happiness in life is having good relationships with others. It's not about having lots of friends, but having a few close and supportive friends. Studies that followed people throughout their lives found that those with good supportive friends tend to be happier, especially as they get older. Step 9. During the day, you're often motivated and excited to pursue your goals, but it's also important to take some time at night to appreciate what you've accomplished. Think of this like a river. You're reaching for the oranges on the other side. You need the hunger and motivation to go after those oranges, which means you have goals and dreams. But when you actually get those oranges, it's important to feel truly grateful for reaching that goal. I'm not talking about just saying thank you, but genuinely feeling happy and rewarded for what you've achieved. In conclusion, the path to surpassing the norm doesn't hinge on elusive secrets, but on the appreciation of life's simplicity and the cultivation of meaningful relationships. True happiness is not an alchemy of riches or extravagant possessions. It thrives in the beauty of life's small moments. The Stoic wisdom of embracing virtues, controlling emotions, and shifting perspectives guides us toward fulfillment. So remember, it's not about the opulence of wealth, it's about the richness of your inner world. And if you're eager to explore further on this journey to a stoic and fulfilling life, don't forget to subscribe. We're here to be your ultimate source of inspiration and guidance on this remarkable path. Subscribe now to embark on this transformative voyage with us and access the wisdom that will enrich your life.
Those are delicious Snyder's of Hanover pretzel cat.
You know your brand is one of the good ones. We know it.
You can only truly respect yourself when you know how to focus on yourself and not others. Focusing on yourself means prioritizing your own needs and desires rather than those of other people. That doesn't mean you're actively working against others. It simply means you aren't depleting yourself to make them happy. In this video, we'll explore 10 key principles inspired by Marcus Aurelius that will help us focus on ourselves and not others. 1. Take time alone every day. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of solitude and self-reflection. In our fast-paced world, it is crucial to carve out moments of quiet introspection. By dedicating time to be alone with our thoughts, we can gain clarity, recharge our minds, and reconnect with our inner selves. This practice allows us to understand our values, desires, and aspirations, enabling us to make conscious choices aligned with our true selves. Marcus Aurelius firmly believed that solitude is essential for personal growth. In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions and stimuli that can overwhelm our minds. Taking time alone every day allows us to disconnect from the noise and reconnect with ourselves. When we are alone, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without external influence. This practice of introspection allows us to understand our values, desires, and aspirations. By gaining clarity on what truly matters to us, we can make conscious choices that align with our inner selves. Solitude can also be a source of creativity and inspiration. When we are alone, we have the freedom to explore our interests and passions without judgment or interruption. This exploration can lead to new ideas, perspectives, and insights that can enrich our lives. Practicing solitude does not require hours of isolation or meditation. It can be as simple as taking a walk in nature, reading a book, or listening to music without distractions. The key is to create a space where we can be alone with our thoughts and emotions without judgment or distraction. Taking time alone every day is a powerful tool for personal growth and self-awareness. By embracing solitude, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves, prioritize our values, and tap into our creativity and inspiration. 2. Understand your own thoughts and feelings. To focus on ourselves, we must first understand our thoughts and emotions. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to observe our inner world with curiosity and non-judgment. By developing self-awareness, we can identify patterns of thinking and emotional triggers that may hinder our personal growth. This understanding empowers us to respond to situations in a more intentional and constructive manner. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of understanding our own thoughts and feelings. In a world filled with external distractions and influences, it is crucial to develop self-awareness and cultivate a deep understanding of our inner world. To focus on ourselves and not others, we must first recognize and acknowledge our thoughts and emotions. This requires us to observe ourselves without judgment or attachment. By becoming aware of our thoughts, we can identify patterns, beliefs, and biases that may be influencing our perception of the world. Understanding our feelings is equally important. Emotions serve as valuable indicators of our inner state and can provide valuable insights into our needs and desires. By paying attention to our emotions, we can better navigate our experiences and make choices that align with our authentic selves. Practicing mindfulness can greatly aid in understanding our thoughts and feelings. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions as they arise without judgment. Through this practice, we can develop a deeper understanding of the inner workings of our minds and gain clarity on our values and priorities. Journaling is another powerful tool for self-reflection and understanding. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we can externalize them and gain a fresh perspective. Journaling allows us to explore our inner landscape, uncover hidden insights, and track patterns of thinking and feeling over time. To focus on ourselves and not others, it is essential to understand our own thoughts and feelings. By cultivating self-awareness through mindfulness and journaling, we can gain clarity on our inner world, identify patterns and biases, and make choices that align with our authentic selves. Understanding ourselves empowers us to live with intention and authenticity. 3. Take careful and thoughtful risks. Taking risks is an integral part of personal growth. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to embrace calculated risks that push us beyond our comfort zones. By challenging ourselves, we discover new strengths and capabilities, fostering personal development. However, caution is essential. We must assess the potential outcomes and weigh the risks before embarking on any endeavor. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to embrace the idea of taking careful and thoughtful risks as a means of personal growth and self-discovery. While risks may seem intimidating, they provide opportunities for us to step outside of our comfort zones and explore new possibilities. When we take risks, we challenge ourselves to go beyond what is familiar and comfortable. This can involve pursuing new career opportunities, starting a business, or even engaging in personal relationships that may carry an element of uncertainty. By stepping into the unknown, we open ourselves up to valuable experiences and growth. However, it is important to approach risks with careful consideration. Taking impulsive or reckless risks can lead to negative consequences. Instead, we should weigh the potential outcomes and assess the risks involved. This involves considering the potential benefits, evaluating our own capabilities, and understanding the potential impact on our lives. Taking thoughtful risks also requires a willingness to embrace failure and learn from it. Not every risk will lead to success, but even failures can provide valuable lessons and insights. By reframing failure as an opportunity for growth, we can develop resilience and adaptability. It is important to note that taking risks does not mean blindly leaping into the unknown. It involves thorough research, planning, and preparation.
Check it out. HubSpot's prospecting workspace has everything our sales reps need all in one place.
Q4 is going to be a big...
By gathering information and seeking advice from trusted sources, we can make informed decisions that minimize potential risks. By taking careful and thoughtful risks, we expand our horizons, discover our true potential, and overcome self-imposed limitations. It is through these experiences that we grow as individuals and uncover new opportunities for personal development. Embracing careful and thoughtful risks is an important aspect of focusing on ourselves. By stepping outside of our comfort zones, we open ourselves up to new experiences, learn from failures, and discover our true capabilities. Taking calculated risks allows us to push our boundaries and embark on a journey of personal growth and self-discovery. 4. Discover what makes you feel proud of yourself. Understanding what brings us a sense of pride is crucial to focusing on ourselves. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with our values and virtues. By identifying activities or accomplishments that make us genuinely proud, we can prioritize them in our lives. This pursuit of personal excellence allows us to derive satisfaction from our own achievements rather than seeking validation from others. Marcus Aurelius believed that true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with our values and virtues. To focus on ourselves and not others, it is crucial to discover what truly makes us feel proud of ourselves. This involves identifying our strengths, passions, and accomplishments that bring us a deep sense of satisfaction and pride. Each individual has unique qualities and talents that contribute to their sense of self-worth. Take the time to reflect on your own abilities, interests, and achievements. What activities or accomplishments make you feel a genuine sense of pride? What are the moments in your life where you have felt the most fulfilled? Discovering what makes you feel proud of yourself requires introspection and self-reflection. Consider the activities or pursuits that ignite a sense of joy and fulfillment within you. It could be excelling in a particular skill or talent, making a positive impact on others' lives, or overcoming personal challenges. It is important to note that what brings us pride should not be influenced by external validation or comparison to others. True pride comes from within and is rooted in personal growth and self-improvement. Focus on your own journey and progress, rather than seeking approval or validation from others. Once you have identified what makes you feel proud, prioritize those aspects in your life. Dedicate time and effort towards activities and pursuits that align with your values and bring you a sense of fulfillment. By focusing on these areas, you can cultivate a deep sense of self-worth and satisfaction. Remember that discovering what makes you feel proud is an ongoing process. As you continue to grow and evolve, your sources of pride may also change. Embrace this evolution and allow yourself the freedom to explore new interests and passions. Discovering what makes you feel proud of yourself is essential to focusing on yourself and not others. By identifying your strengths, passions, and accomplishments that bring you genuine pride, you can prioritize those aspects in your life. Embrace personal growth, live in alignment with your values, and celebrate your unique journey towards self-fulfillment. 5. Be truthful about your strengths and limitations. To focus on ourselves, we must have an honest assessment of our strengths and limitations. Marcus Aurelius urges us to recognize our abilities without arrogance and acknowledge our limitations without self-deprecation. By embracing a realistic self-image, we can set achievable goals, make informed decisions, and work towards personal growth effectively. To focus on ourselves and not others, it is crucial to be truthful and honest about our strengths and limitations. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-awareness and understanding our true capabilities. Start by identifying your strengths, the qualities, skills, and attributes that you excel in. These are the areas where you have a natural talent or have developed expertise through hard work and dedication. Recognizing your strengths allows you to leverage them to your advantage, whether it's in your personal or professional life. Equally important is acknowledging your limitations. We all have areas where we may struggle or have room for improvement. Being honest about these limitations is not a sign of weakness, but rather a recognition of areas where you can grow and develop. By acknowledging your limitations, you can seek opportunities for learning and improvement. Being truthful about your strengths and limitations also involves avoiding comparison with others. Each person has their own unique set of strengths and weaknesses. Focus on your own journey and progress, rather than constantly measuring yourself against others. Embrace your individuality and strive for personal growth at your own pace. Understanding your strengths and limitations allows you to make informed decisions and set realistic goals. It enables you to play to your strengths, seeking opportunities that align with your capabilities. At the same time, it helps you identify areas where you may need support or further development. Remember that self-awareness is a continuous process. Regularly assess and reassess your strengths and limitations as you grow and evolve. Embrace opportunities for growth, seek feedback from trusted sources, and be open to learning from your experiences. Being truthful about your strengths and limitations is essential for focusing on yourself. Embrace self-awareness, acknowledge your strengths, and leverage them to your advantage. Equally important, recognize your limitations and seek opportunities for growth and improvement. By understanding yourself honestly, you can navigate your personal journey with authenticity and make choices that align with your true capabilities. 6. Establish and maintain personal boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for maintaining a healthy focus on ourselves. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we have control over our thoughts, actions, and reactions. By establishing clear boundaries in our relationships and commitments, we protect our time, energy, and emotional well-being. This empowers us to prioritize our own needs and aspirations without being overwhelmed by external demands. To focus on ourselves and not others, it is crucial to establish and maintain personal boundaries. Marcus Aurelius recognized the importance of setting limits and protecting our well-being. Personal boundaries define the limits of what is acceptable and comfortable for us in various aspects of our lives, including relationships, work, and personal space. They serve as a means of self-care and self-respect, allowing us to prioritize our needs and protect our emotional and mental well-being. Start by identifying your own values, beliefs, and desires. What are the things that are important to you? What are your non-negotiables? Use these as a guide to establish your personal boundaries. Communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively to others, ensuring that they understand and respect your limits. Maintaining personal boundaries requires consistency and assertiveness. It may involve saying no when necessary, setting limits on your time and energy, and refusing to engage in activities or relationships that do not align with your values or well-being. Remember that it is okay to prioritize yourself and your needs. It is important to note that establishing personal boundaries does not mean shutting others out or being unkind. It is about creating healthy and respectful relationships where both parties' needs are acknowledged and respected. Boundaries create a sense of safety and mutual understanding, fostering healthier connections with others. Regularly reassess your boundaries as you grow and evolve. As your needs change, it may be necessary to adjust your boundaries accordingly. Be open to communicating with others about your boundaries and be willing to listen to their needs as well. By establishing and maintaining personal boundaries, you create a space where you can focus on yourself and your well-being. You cultivate self-respect, assertiveness, and healthy relationships. Remember that setting boundaries is a continuous practice that requires self-awareness, assertiveness, and a commitment to self-care. Establishing and maintaining personal boundaries is essential for focusing on yourself. It allows you to prioritize your needs, protect your well-being, and foster healthy relationships. By setting clear boundaries and communicating them assertively, you create a space where you can thrive and live in alignment with your values and desires. 7. Identify areas where you can learn and grow. Continuous learning is a cornerstone of personal development. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to identify areas where we can expand our knowledge, skills, or perspectives. By embracing a growth mindset, we open ourselves to new experiences, ideas, and opportunities for self-improvement. This commitment to lifelong learning ensures that we are constantly evolving and becoming the best version of ourselves. To focus on ourselves and not others, it is important to continuously identify areas where we can learn and grow. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the value of personal development and lifelong learning. Start by reflecting on your current knowledge, skills, and experiences. Consider areas where you feel a desire for growth or improvement. This could be acquiring new knowledge in a specific field, developing a particular skill set, or expanding your understanding of different perspectives. Be open to exploring new interests and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Embrace opportunities for learning, whether through formal education, online courses, workshops, or self-study. Seek out resources and mentors who can guide you on your learning journey. Identifying areas for growth also involves embracing feedback and constructive criticism. Be open to receiving input from others, as it can provide valuable insights and help you recognize blind spots. Use feedback as an opportunity for self-reflection and improvement. Cultivate a growth mindset, which is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Embrace failures as learning experiences that contribute to your personal development. Remember that personal growth is not a linear process. It takes time, patience, and perseverance. Celebrate small victories along the way.
Call time. We showed up. Let's show out.
3, 2, 1.
Killing time. Come on.
Depression can be viewed as a profound and challenging state of the soul. It is a condition that goes beyond mere emotional or psychological distress, extending into the realm of the spirit. In this video, we will explore the fundamental principles of Stoicism, taking inspiration from Marcus Aurelius' Meditations to offer practical counsel on surmounting the formidable hurdles of depression and anxiety. Number 1. Be more active. In the realm of battling depression and anxiety, the simple act of being more active emerges as a potent weapon. When Marcus Aurelius urged us to engage fully with life, he was pointing to the transformative power of movement. It's not just about physical activity. It's about breaking free from the chains of inertia that depression often wraps around us. Being more active is like sending a ripple through the still waters of your mind.
When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to appreciate the precious privilege of being alive. As you may know, Marcus Aurelius, a great Roman emperor and philosopher, stressed the importance of rising early and incorporating this habit into a morning routine designed to enhance your daily tasks. It's essential to understand that sleep isn't a waste of time or laziness. It's an energy-restoring experience that significantly contributes to your life's achievements. In this video, we will explore 10 key Stoic principles that can help you cultivate morning routines that align with your long-term goals. Remember that great achievements are the result of incremental, small, yet persistent routine changes. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked the video so that you could help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Let's get started, and I urge you not to skip any part of this content. 1. Find your Ikigai. Ikigai is a beautiful Japanese concept that encapsulates the essence of well-being and can profoundly enhance the productivity and fulfillment of your mornings. The term Ikigai roughly translates to reason for being, or a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It represents the core purpose and passion that propels your existence, making each day more meaningful. Unveiling your Ikigai is akin to discovering the compass that guides your life's journey. It's the driving force that provides you with the motivation to wake up each morning with clarity, focus, and a deep sense of purpose. Your Ikigai can take various forms, as it's a highly personal concept. It could be an activity that you genuinely enjoy, a skill you aspire to develop, or even a lifelong dream that you're passionate about pursuing. In essence, it's whatever resonates deeply with you, gives your life meaning, and fuels your daily motivation. To uncover your Ikigai, you can engage in a thought-provoking exercise. Before starting your day, ask yourself this powerful question: what would I do if I had more time and no constraints? Challenge yourself to create a list of 30 answers. This exercise encourages you to explore various facets of your desires and aspirations, pushing the boundaries of your imagination. As you brainstorm and reflect on these answers, you'll gradually come closer to understanding what genuinely inspires you and ignites your inner fire. Your Ikigai is often found at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's the sweet spot where passion, vocation, mission, and profession align. Discovering your Ikigai doesn't only enhance your mornings, it has far-reaching effects on your life as a whole. It fosters healthy social connections, encouraging you to surround yourself with people who share your passions. It stimulates personal growth by motivating you to continually improve and evolve. Your Ikigai acts as a stress reliever, as pursuing what you love provides a sense of purpose and tranquility. Moreover, it can serve as a driving force for physical fitness, motivating you to lead a healthier lifestyle in order to pursue your passions with vigor. Creativity often thrives when you're in touch with your Ikigai, as it pushes you to think outside the box and explore new horizons. Lastly, your Ikigai serves as a defense against feelings of depression, as it instills a profound reason to embrace each day with enthusiasm. In essence, Ikigai is the key to making your mornings more productive, but it's also the gateway to leading a more purposeful and fulfilling life. It provides you with a compelling reason to rise each morning, greet the day with determination, and move closer to your most cherished goals and dreams. 2. Prepare for your mornings. To truly optimize your mornings, it's essential to establish a structured routine that spans both your evening and morning hours. This comprehensive approach ensures that you're well prepared for the day ahead, setting the stage for a successful and productive morning. Beginning with the evening, how you wind down can significantly influence the quality of your morning. One key practice is to limit screen time before bedtime. The harsh artificial light emitted by screens can disrupt your natural sleep-wake cycle, making it harder to fall asleep and reducing the overall quality of your rest. By incorporating this habit, you're allowing your body to transition into a state of relaxation, priming it for a rejuvenating night's sleep. Additionally, laying out your workout clothes the night before is a small yet impactful act of preparation. It removes the potential friction and decision-making process in the morning, making it more likely that you'll follow through with your fitness routine. When your gym attire is readily accessible, it serves as a visual cue, nudging you towards an active start to the day. Furthermore, addressing any unresolved issues or concerns before bedtime can contribute significantly to a peaceful night's sleep. When your mind is preoccupied with lingering problems, it can be challenging to achieve a restful state. Taking the time to tackle these matters not only provides a sense of closure, but also allows you to approach the next day with a clear mind, unburdened by unresolved issues. Engaging in deep breathing exercises can be a powerful tool in preparing both your body and mind for a restorative night's sleep. By inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly, you activate your body's relaxation response, helping to alleviate tension and promote a sense of calm. This practice increases oxygen intake, leading to a decrease in muscle tension and a slower heart rate. The result is a profound sense of inner peace, setting the stage for a night of rejuvenating slumber. The positive impact of these evening practices extends seamlessly into the morning. By diligently adhering to these preparatory steps, you're laying the foundation for a morning that is both seamless and productive. It ensures that you wake up with a sense of purpose and a clear focus, ready to tackle the day ahead with energy and enthusiasm. 3. Avoid distractions. After waking up, in the tranquil embrace of morning, it's imperative to maintain a steadfast focus and shield yourself from the onslaught of distractions that may seek to divert your attention. In this age of digital connectivity, the allure of social media, the pull of the latest news, and the siren song of myriad tasks can be potent, potentially sabotaging your efforts to accomplish your most vital goals. Resisting these temptations requires a deliberate and conscious choice to unplug from distractions in the early hours. It's all too easy to succumb to the magnetic pull of notifications, scrolling through endless feeds, and getting entangled in the ever-churning whirlpool of information. However, in this precious window of morning calm, it's crucial to carve out a space of focused, uninterrupted time. By doing so, you create a sanctuary for your priorities. This time becomes sacrosanct, dedicated solely to pursuits that align with your most cherished aspirations. Whether it's advancing a crucial project, dedicating time to personal growth, or simply savoring moments of solitude, this uninterrupted period empowers you to seize the day with intention and purpose. Moreover, steering clear of distractions in the morning fosters a heightened sense of clarity. It allows you to engage with tasks and thoughts without the fragmented attention that external stimuli can bring. This undivided focus cultivates a space for creativity to flourish, enabling you to delve deep into your endeavors and extract the full potential of your abilities. Embracing this practice doesn't merely safeguard your immediate morning hours. It sets the tone for the entire day. By starting your day with unwavering dedication to your core objectives, you establish a powerful precedent for productivity and purpose. This intentional approach cascades through the hours ahead, infusing each task and interaction with a sense of direction and meaning. Ultimately, avoiding distractions in the morning is a deliberate act of self-respect and a potent declaration of your commitment to what truly matters. It's an affirmation that your aspirations deserve your undivided attention and that you possess the agency to steer your own course, untethered by the ceaseless barrage of external influences. In doing so, You harness the boundless potential of your mornings, setting the stage for a day imbued with purpose and accomplishment. 4. Wake up consistently. To truly transform your mornings into a source of empowerment and productivity, it's essential to lay the cornerstone of consistency and self-discipline. Building a meaningful morning routine isn't a task to be taken lightly. It demands unwavering commitment and a well-structured approach. One effective strategy to adopt is committing to your new morning habit for a dedicated period, typically lasting 30 days. This time frame can be further broken down into 3 distinct phases, each spanning 10 days. The rationale behind this structured approach is to progressively acclimatize yourself to the new routine, making it more manageable and ultimately ingraining it as a fundamental aspect of your daily life. The first phase, often the most challenging, serves as the initiation of your morning transformation journey. In these initial days, you might grapple with the temptation to hit the snooze button, bemoan the early hours, and yearn for a few more minutes of sleep. It's perfectly normal to encounter resistance during this period, as your body and mind adapt to the novel schedule. However, it's vital to remain steadfast in your commitment. The desire to revert to old habits may loom persistently, but it's crucial to recognize that these initial 10 days are but a temporary struggle, a rite of passage that ultimately paves the way for the dawn of a more empowered you. As you stride into the second phase, spanning days 11 to 20, you'll notice a perceptible shift. The morning routine, once a formidable challenge, now starts to feel more familiar and, dare we say, comfortable. The grogginess and reluctance of the early days begin to dissipate, replaced by a growing sense of confidence and the realization of the routinous benefits. Despite the newfound ease, these middle days may still present some discomfort. Discipline and commitment remain your steadfast allies as you continue to anchor the routine into your life. By this point, the practice is becoming a fundamental part of your daily existence, and you're beginning to establish positive associations with its outcomes. The third and final phase, days 21 to 30, is where the transformation reaches its zenith. You're no longer someone striving to become a morning person, you are a morning person. The alarm clock, once a herald of dread, becomes an enthusiastic beckon to embrace the day. The benefits of your morning routine become irrefutable, and they serve as your daily wellspring of motivation. Throughout this structured journey, you're not merely altering your daily schedule, you're fundamentally reshaping your identity. The morning routine ceases to be an external imposition. It's an integral part of who you are. This shift in identity empowers you to approach the morning with a sense of purpose and eagerness, a transformation that extends its influence throughout the day. In summary, the path to becoming a morning person is one of phased commitment and unwavering resolve. By recognizing the temporary nature of initial difficulties and systematically building up your self-discipline, you transition from a reluctant riser to an ardent advocate of the morning's potential. In doing so, you awaken each day with intention, poised to embrace the opportunities and possibilities it brings. 5. Take it easy. The path to personal transformation often starts with an understanding deeply ingrained in the human psyche. Our brains tend to prioritize immediate short-term rewards over the long-term benefits that arise from new habits and disciplines. This natural inclination can make the initial discomfort of adopting a new routine feel particularly challenging. However, it's vital to grasp that this discomfort is merely a transient phase in your journey towards self-improvement. When you embark on a new habit or endeavor, especially one as impactful as reshaping your mornings, it's common to encounter initial hurdles and resistance. You may find yourself yearning for a few extra minutes of sleep, questioning the wisdom of your newfound commitment, or facing a barrage of excuses that attempt to divert you from your.
Temperance represents the heightened ability to exercise voluntary control and resist rather than react. It is the art of making conscious rather than impulsive decisions, as the Stoics claim. Along with wisdom, justice, and courage, temperance is one of the 4 essential virtues. It encompasses self-control and moderation, recognizing our limits and preventing our passions from dominating us. This virtue involves the ability to remain.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit, said Aristotle. Just a week ago, I felt lost. Waking up each day felt like a chore. I was tired, listless, and life seemed to have lost its meaning. But everything changed when I decided to take a leap of faith. I turned to Stoicism and embraced 16 simple yet powerful habits. These weren't earth-shattering changes, but small, consistent acts infused with Stoic wisdom. I started from absolute scratch, with no grand expectations, just a commitment to try something different. And my life changed completely. These habits are for anyone and everyone. So join me, and let's explore how incorporating these daily practices can lead to profound changes in your outlook, your well-being, and your approach to the everyday challenges of life. Beginning with the first habit, morning reflection. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This sets the tone for our first habit, morning reflection. Each morning, take a few quiet moments to yourself. Reflect on the day ahead and contemplate the Stoic virtues you wish to embody. Ask yourself, how can I practice wisdom, courage, or temperance today? This isn't about planning your day's tasks, but rather setting an intention for how you want to approach them. Morning reflection sets a purposeful and mindful tone for your day, grounding you in Stoic philosophy right from the start. It's a simple yet powerful practice to begin each day with clarity and intention. Continuing with the second habit, mindful breathing. Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This wisdom aligns perfectly with our next habit, mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is about bringing your full attention to your breath, a fundamental yet often overlooked aspect of our existence. Each morning, or at any moment you feel overwhelmed during the day, take a minute or two for this practice. Breathe in slowly, deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs, and then gently exhale. With each breath, visualize bringing calmness into your body and expelling stress and worry. This simple act of mindfulness brings you back to the present moment, helping to clear the mind and reduce anxiety. It prepares you mentally and emotionally for the day's tasks and challenges. By regularly practicing mindful breathing, you cultivate a sense of inner tranquility and focus, essential elements in the Stoic pursuit of a balanced and rational life. The third habit is, set intentions, not expectations. Seneca once remarked, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." This insight underpins our next habit, set intentions, not expectations. Each day, take time to set clear intentions. This means focusing on what you plan to do, how you want to behave, and the virtues you wish to practice. Unlike expectations, which are often tied to outcomes beyond our control, intentions are about our personal commitment and effort. For instance, you might set an intention to be patient and understanding in a meeting, or to approach a challenging task with diligence and calmness. It's about how you engage with your tasks and interactions, not about the final outcome. This habit shifts your focus from external results to internal goals. By doing so, you're less likely to be swayed by the unpredictability of life and more anchored in your own values and actions. Setting intentions, not expectations, aligns with the Stoic philosophy of focusing on our own actions and letting go of the attachment to outcomes. Continuing with the fourth habit, control versus acceptance reminder. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, some things are in our control and other
you through the trials and tribulations of life today. Let's explore the teachings of a great Roman emperor and philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, and discover how his timeless wisdom can help us build resilience and inner strength in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned historical philosopher and Roman emperor, is often remembered. Despite being one of the most powerful men in the world in his time, he encountered numerous struggles and difficulties, from political upheavals to personal losses. In the midst of these challenges, he wrote his deeply introspective and insightful book, Meditations, as a means of self-improvement and reflection. Comprising his personal thoughts and observations, this iconic work has inspired countless individuals over the centuries, providing guidance on how to live a virtuous and fulfilling life in today's fast-paced and often uncertain world. Resilience and inner strength are qualities that have become more important than ever. We are constantly bombarded by changes, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal lives. And what if we could learn to navigate through these changes with grace and wisdom, transforming adversity into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery? This is where the Meditations by Marcus Aurelius come into play. As a historical figure, Marcus Aurelius believed in the importance of cultivating inner virtues and practicing self-control. He believed that by focusing on the things we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can overcome external circumstances and maintain a sense of balance and serenity. In essence, Stoicism teaches us to be the architects of our own happiness and well-being, regardless of the challenges we face. What can we learn from this great philosopher? In this video, we will delve into the pages of the Meditations and discover 10 timeless life lessons that will help us develop resilience and inner strength. These lessons not only offer practical advice for dealing with difficult situations, but will also inspire us to cultivate a more resilient mindset in our daily lives. By applying the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we can become better equipped to deal with adversity, grow through our experiences, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling and contented life. As we journey through these 10 lessons, we will see the importance of controlling our thoughts and perceptions, accepting what we cannot change, focusing on the present moment, cultivating humility and empathy, and much more. Whether you are someone facing many personal or professional setbacks, or simply seeking guidance on leading a more balanced and rewarding life, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius can serve as a powerful source of inspiration and wisdom. As usual, before we begin, please check your subscription to the channel. Become a member to support us. Join us. I've set something special aside for you who watch until the end, so don't be weak. Stay until the end. Lesson number 1. Control your perception. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Our perception of the world around us shapes our reality. It influences how we react to situations, how we interact with others, and ultimately, how we feel about ourselves. Allowing you to let go of unproductive attempts to change what is beyond your control. Another useful technique is to practice the art of detachment. Detachment involves recognizing and appreciating the impermanent nature of life. By understanding that everything is transient and subject to change, we can develop a more balanced perspective and learn to embrace the natural flow of life. When faced with a challenging situation, remember that this too shall pass and try to approach it with an open heart and mind. Meditation can also be a valuable tool for promoting acceptance. By setting aside time every day to calm your mind and observe your thoughts and emotions, you can develop a greater understanding of your reactions to the challenges of life. This increased self-awareness can make it easier to recognize when you're struggling to accept what cannot be changed and help you adopt a more receptive mindset. Learning to accept what we cannot change is a crucial aspect of building resilience and inner strength. By practicing awareness, detachment and meditation, we can develop a more balanced and receptive perspective towards life. Embracing this mindset not only enables us to face adversity with grace and wisdom, but also allows us to appreciate the beauty and richness of life, as eloquently expressed by Marcus Aurelius in his quote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment and not allowing ourselves to be consumed by the past or the future. By focusing our minds on the here and now, we can experience life more fully and develop a greater sense of inner peace and contentment. Focusing on the present moment brings numerous benefits, including stress and anxiety reduction, increased self-awareness, and improved mental well-being. When we practice mindfulness and are fully present, we allow ourselves to truly engage with our experiences and emotions, rather than being constantly distracted by regrets or future worries.